Hey, it's Kat. So I heard you weren't feeling very good at work or school today. I was worried about you, and you're still awake. You're not feeling good. I'm so sorry. But that's what friends are for. I'm here to take care of you, okay? I'm here to help you go to sleep. So just let me know what you want me to do, okay? You want me to rub your head? Okay. What is it? Is it your head or your stomach? It's a little bit of both. Oh goodness. It's not good. Have you been drinking plenty of water? You gotta flush it out of your system. Maybe drink a little bit more. I have some apple cider tea I can make you if you like. I brought it with me. I know I just let myself in, but you need it. You looked horrible today. I'm sorry, but you did. I really hate to say that, but I'm your friend. And I just want to be honest with you. Did you get sick? Like throw up? Okay. Shh. It's okay. Don't be embarrassed. That's the last thing I need from you. Because you know I care about you. So I really want you to feel better. I think getting some quality sleep will really help. Because the problem is your body needs to heal. And how can you heal if you don't get any sleep? Right. And I know it could have been all that stress that you were going under, and I felt so bad. Maybe now you need to look into some more like stress management or something. Maybe I can help you. Shh. You don't have to talk so much if you're not feeling good. Oh, it's okay. Tell me whatever you want. That's what I'm here for. I'm your friend. Yeah, I agree. Stress can really make you sick. Like, I have gotten sick so many times just off of stress when I was still in school. When I didn't, I finished my bachelor's degree, but whew. And my CDL, yeah, that was really stressful. Working and going to school is like really stressful. Nobody really knows, especially when you live on your own or you're just trying to get by, saving money, trying to do your best. You don't need to worry about paying the bills. The universe provides. You know me. I've been a lot of things, but one thing I am for sure is a Reiki practitioner and an ASMR artist. So, I have to tell you, don't worry. Be happy. The the universe provides. It's all just a lesson in learning how to be thankful and learning how to deal with stressful situations. You're gonna be just fine. I've been worried about so many things, and I learned. Check this out, okay? When I first got my house, and it was the coldest winter ever, I thought to myself, what else can go wrong? And everything went wrong. And it was so cold. And that boss I was working for at the time, remember that boss? I mean, bless him, love and light, but he was mean, like really mean to me. So that didn't help. That didn't help the situation now. But I was always like, what else can go wrong? Can go wrong? And then things would go wrong. And it got to the point where I had no running water. I had only cold water. Then I had no running water. So then I was thankful that I had cold water when I had cold water and running water. And things that I am so thankful for the most is running water. Because I want to take a shower and I want to wash my dishes. So the universe provides. I think I was just a little bit too ungrateful, and the universe was like, you need to learn. You need to learn. Oh, I learned. And you don't do it to yourself. The universe provides. And it will provide for you. If you ask, believe, and pray. Love and light. For everyone's highest and greatest good. Love your enemies. And love and light. I know. Sometimes it gets a bit much to hear, especially when you're really stressed out and you're like, I can't listen to this. I know. Sometimes I gotta back down a little bit, don't I? It's okay. It's okay. I understand. I just like telling you stories and making you feel better. Look at you. You're already making progress. You're feeling better. Just because you are relaxing, releasing the tension, and letting me take care of you. Yeah. What was that? What do you do when you can't stop overthinking? You came to the right place. But I still have that problem. But I've come a long way, you know that. Definitely. When you can't stop overthinking, you listen to ASMR when you're going to sleep. Maybe listen to some Reiki videos. Maybe read a book. Listen to music. Take a shower. You know what? Sometimes you gotta cry. Cry until you feel better. If that's what you gotta do. And I'd be here for you if you had to. You can also just hide under your blanket. Or give me a call. Okay. I know. You're not gonna like this because it's too much. But I'm gonna say it. It has to do with Reiki. Release what no longer serves you. Talk to your spirit guides. Talk to God. What do you think? Any of my voice, any of my advice any good? Yeah. Yeah, some of it is pretty good. Overthinking is a tricky one. Especially, the thing is like, a lot of times it happens to people when they want to go to sleep. See, that's not usually the case for me. I typically end up wanting to go to sleep, and I can't. And I'm like, it's just my brain won't go to sleep. But it's typically not thoughts. Sometimes I'll get caught up watching funny videos or really weird videos, like creepy ones. Videos of dogs, animals, creepy videos about things gone wrong on, somebody having a stalker. Yeah, so I get caught up in that. I don't really overthink. But I actually read something. Yeah, I read something. And it made a lot of sense. Okay. It said that we stay awake at night sometimes because we feel like the whole day is taken from us. I mean, if you think about how we live our lives, you go to work. If you're, you work full-time or part-time, you go to work. If you go to school, then you go to school. If you're a mom or a dad or a husband or a wife, a lot of your time goes towards your kids or your spouse, or cleaning the house or doing yard work. So, a lot of our time gets taken away from us during the day. So this study said that people who stay awake at night, they'll go on Facebook or Instagram or, TikTok, YouTube, and they will watch videos, look at stuff. They'll stay awake because it's the only time they feel like they get to relax and do what they want. And the last thing they want after a day of going to school, going to work, taking care of their family, the house, the yard, whatever, the last thing they want is to go to sleep. And it makes complete sense, doesn't it? So it's not always just overthinking. Sometimes people feel like they don't have any time for themselves. So like that study said, basically you use the time at night to try to get your time. So I kind of thought about it and I started changing things up a bit, like making time for myself. Even when you feel like you can't, you can. So that's what I did. But you have overthinking because you're very stressed out there was definitely a lot of stressful situations going on there. So what can I really say? I mean, did you look at what was stressing you out? Do you feel like maybe you had some control in those situations? Maybe you need to reevaluate those situations. Because I was, one of the biggest overthinkers that there was. And I got it from some family, and I had to reevaluate. And no offense to my grandmother, but she always overthought everything and was always worried. So I had to figure out, okay, how am I not going to worry? Like stop catastrophizing, stop thinking of worst case scenarios. I had to tell myself, you are a strong person. And I don't use the word woman, I use the word person. I'm a strong person. I'm a good worker. I'm a good wife. I'm a good mother. And if something goes wrong, we will fix it. And sometimes in life, bad things happen. You go without running water for a day or two. In my case, it was almost a half of a week or a week. But, you get it fixed. You figure it out. You do what you have to. Like when you have no choice, instead of worrying about it, you just do, right? So instead of thinking too much, just know that when the time comes, you'll do what you have to do. You want another example? Yeah, I can give you another example. So when I was in the truck, when I was truck driving, and I was going through the mountains, I was super, super nervous. You remember I told you about that? I went through Utah's mountains. It was raining part of the time. There was a lot of construction in certain parts. I remember driving down steep grades and looking over, and there's a not barricade, but like a metal rail, and there's all these cars going past me, and I'm like, get away from me, get away. I'm like, get away from me. And the night before, I had trouble because my partner, my team driver, he drove through Colorado in the rain, and he was not scared at all. But me, I knew I had to drive through Utah, and I was like terrified. Colorado's a bit worse, I think. But I always drove through Utah, and I remember crying, thinking about it. And when I was going through it, let me tell you this, because this is really important. A couple of things. And I think it's relevant to your situation of why you can't sleep and the overthinking. So I would overthink, and I would get nervous, and I would miss a gear, or I would just, do something not perfect. And then when I was actually driving in the mountains, and I looked over and seen the rail and seen the steep fall, and I have these cars next to me, it was like being on a roller coaster. Being on a roller coaster that I was in control of. So if someone got hurt, it was on me. So I was nervous, to say the least. Going up the hills was hard because you have to pull. Going down them was even, I don't know what was scarier. I've seen people's brakes catch on fire. So when I was actually going through it, I seen all these things that scared me. And it reminded me of why I overthought the night before. But as I was driving, I was at the top of a steep grade, which is, you know what that is, right? You know what that is? Okay. That's basically the top of the, like a really slanted part of the mountain or a hill or a very like mountainous or hilly area. So I was at the top and you look down just like in a roller coaster, right? And I'm thinking, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, look at all that. Look at all the way down there. And as I was driving, I was freaking out. But I just kept going and I got to the bottom. And it's the weirdest thing and it's really hard to explain. But I'll try for you, okay? Because you're my friend and I really want to help you. I learned a lot from these experiences. As I got to the bottom, I realized like what you see at the top and what you see at the bottom, what you see when you're at the top, you see the bottom. You don't think that you have to go step by step by step, you know. You have to drive down the mountain, kind of like climbing a big set of stairs. You don't see that, but I actually started to notice that at the top of the steep grades or hills or whatever you want to call them, where it was like a roller coaster, I noticed that as I was going down, it wasn't like you just drop to the bottom. You go down and it's a journey. It's like a really fast journey. Almost, and it gets less scary. It's the sorry. I know, you look very tired. You look a little sick. But it's the anticipation of the fear and the unknown that makes you overthink. So I would overthink about getting to the bottom of the hill or getting to the top of the hill. And I remember it started raining and I was going through construction in the mountains. And I was crying and my team driver, he was just like, it's your turn to drive, so you gotta do it. And he was on his phone enjoying himself, talking to his friends, going on Facebook. And I was crying the whole time. I was crying. So then I prayed to God. I'm like, God, if you hear me, if this is what you want me to do, if this is what you want me to do, give me a sign. Give me a sign. So I'm going through the rain and I can see ahead of me, the mountains ahead of me. I could see flat areas and I got to a flat area and I was going back up into a hill. And there was a sign and it said Jesus is here, or Jesus is with you. And then I seen a rainbow over the mountain. And I was like, wow, that's actually kind of funny if you think about it. Regardless of what you believe in, I'm sorry, I know you don't like to talk about religion and things like that, but this is just my experience because I do, you know what I believe. So, I knew then that for whatever reason, as much as I hated truck driving, especially in the mountains, and construction, and the snow, and the rain, and the desert, I knew there was a reason, and it all makes sense now. But I had no idea. So So, like, what good does it really do to overthink? It doesn't. So you should really be getting some sleep right now, shouldn't you? How'd you like my examples of why you should be sleeping and not overthinking? You like them? I'm glad, because you really haven't. So, I got better at overthinking. I realized overthinking isn't gonna stop the mountains and the rain and the construction. It's just gonna make it more stressful. Why be stressed? Own it like a boss, right? Yeah, I know. It's you can't overthink things. And can't is a bad way to say it to someone who has anxiety. Because a lot of times, I know because I had it, anxiety is different than worrying. And overthinking is part of anxiety. But sometimes you gotta throw yourself into the situations you don't want to be in. Me personally, I don't like doing that with people. But things that scare me, like, that putting myself in that position, that really helped me. And looking back, all the times that I was so scared, all the times I cried, all the times I lost sleep, it was all silly. And life is so short. Isn't that crazy? Life is so short. There's no time for you to be overthinking or worrying. And if you can't help it, maybe you can work on it like I did. And make yourself feel better. Yeah, I can get you some water here. There's a bottle right here. Good job. You gotta drink your water. Everybody freaks out about vitamin C and this and that. I'm all like, drink your water. Drink your water. See, everything you're worried about, I think is gonna be fine. Everything, it's gonna be better than fine. It's gonna be unbelievably great. And don't forget, when the universe provides, or when things go right, after you worried about it, once it's done, remember, just remember that you did it. You got it done. Because if you forget, then maybe you'll keep worrying. Who knows? You look like you're getting tired. Am I helping you go to sleep? Maybe, just maybe. Maybe, just maybe. Maybe I can hypnotize you. How would you like that? Do you want to watch a pendulum? I have my compass with me. And it's a special compass. My husband got it as a surprise gift, and it says, "To my beautiful wife, This is so you'll always find your way back to me. Yeah, so kind of snappy, right? But anyways, I got my compass here. So maybe I can hypnotize you to sleep. What do you think? Yeah, okay. We'll count back from, let's do 15, okay? Let me get comfortable. You just breathe. Yeah, that's right. Breathe. You're doing good. Okay, let me get comfortable because holding a pendulum or making it something, it can get really uncomfortable. I do it a lot, so let me just get comfortable, okay? Okay, you ready? Okay. Watch it go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. We're gonna count back from 15, okay? 15. You're comfortable in your bed. Back and forth. Watch the pendulum. Watch the pendulum. Shh. I'm gonna hypnotize you. You're gonna sleep. I know how to do stuff like that. You know. 14. You got tingles in your head. Watch it go back and forth. 13. You're very comfortable. Your head is getting tired from all the tingles. Watch the pendulum. 12. Your legs feel heavy and they tingle from ASMR and sleepiness. 11. Your arms tingle and feel heavy and are starting to feel sleepy. Just watch the pendulum. 12. Your body is sinking into the bed. You feel complete comfort. Watch the pendulum. Good job. When I get to 1, you're gonna go to sleep, okay? Good job. 11. Your eyelids are heavier and heavier. You're so relaxed. 10. Your body sinking into the bed, full of tingles and relaxation. 9. The pendulum is making your eyes heavy and tired. The more you watch, the heavier they get, the more tired you get. 9. If we skip one, it's okay. We don't need them all. 9. Your mind is blank. Your breathing is heavy. 8. Your mind is as clear as a sky. You have no thoughts. Just like a clear sky. No clouds, no thoughts. 'Can't remember what number I was on. 8. Watch the pendulum. Doesn't matter if we get the numbers mixed up. Watch the pendulum. Think, get tired. You're tired. 8. Yes, you're tired. 7. Your brain is blank. Your eyes are heavy. 6. You feel your body so relaxed. So relaxed. 5. Your eyes are beginning to shut while you watch the pendulum. 4. All you can hear is the relaxing sounds. My pendulum is going to make you fall asleep, whether you watch it or not. It's magical. 4. Your body's really heavy, and you're really tired. 3. You shut your eyes. You shut your eyes. You're super tired. You have no thoughts. 2. You're just almost ready for sleep. You're almost there. And 1, you go to sleep. You're tired. Your eyes are shut.